My name is Rebecca Dico. I'm a research data scientist at the Smithsonian Institution.
I'm Paul Franson. I'm a research data scientist in the Smithsonian Institution in the data science lab. So we have a mass digitization program that is taking objects and making 3D images or flat images. We're doing that with our natural history collections. And so we have this wealth of data. And so it made sense, instead of just looking at these as verticals, to have kind of a horizontal approach to data science. And so we started this data science lab to try to make insights about connecting all these data together and have better understanding of all the processes that we're trying to study.
The genomes that we work on at the Smithsonian are often not assembled to the chromosome level, so we're left with them being in hundreds or sometimes thousands of pieces. And so the annotations are done on each of those pieces individually. And so what we can do with AWS is send off each of the processes in parallel and then bring them back together at the end. And that often doesn't work well on HPC, where a single user wouldn't have access to thousands of compute cores at the same time. So we can really speed up the process of this genome annotation using AWS.
We saw the cloud is a perfect way for the tools that we're developing to be able to share those with other collaborators around the world, but also get other collaborators involved with us. So if we're doing this sort of development in a place that anybody can mimic the exact kind of development landscape you're looking at, then we can also include more people in our open research.
Some things about the cloud that were really appealing to us was the ability to scale out to a large number of CPU cores or instances for a short period of time and not have it cost a lot of money. So we can be really flexible in how we provision our instances. So the benefits we've seen in using the cloud are the ability to share AMIs with other researchers, as well as to be able to scale out to thousands of cores really easily.
Really, I see it as kind of consolidating mental resources of the software and things like that, but then also allowing us to spread out our analysis over many more compute resources at once, rather than have to sit in a queue and wait for an HPC. It's helped us increase knowledge by making our research go faster. And then it's also helped us diffuse it, because it gives us a place to share our workflows, to be open about how we're doing our science and how we're doing our data science. And so I think it fits in really well with what we're trying to do at the Smithsonian Institution.
At the Data Science Lab, we're involved in lots of biodiversity genomics questions, and I think moving to the cloud has allowed us to empower researchers to really take on these genomics projects, and we're trying to enable that kind of research, and moving to the cloud, I think, is one way to do that.